My name is Oluwadamilare Ajayi. I'm a biology teacher at Noble House College in Abeokuta. Making complex concepts simple is what I believe I'm called for, and I think in biology, one of the things I always like to do is how to make everyday life experiences as simple as possible to the children. For my students, I try to break them down into simpler bits, something that is relatable, something they can easily grasp. For example, we talk about a topic called photosynthesis. It might look so big and ambiguous initially, but when you split it down, for example, photosynthesis is made from two words. You have photo and synthesis. Now, if you talk about photo just like you are doing, you put a photo device in front of me to capture my image. Now, they can relate with that. It's easy for them to understand that. And when you talk about synthesis, you are talking about manufacture. You are talking about production. Now, your device to snap me cannot be successful without the light, which means that photo is the light, and then you manufacture food or you produce something using light. So I use all these everyday concepts to help to bring it down to the students. The strategies I use inquiry-based strategies. I make it open-ended. I make the student to be able to inquire into what strategies. I make them to be able to ask the questions of why. Why do we have this? Why do we have that? Because it brings out it helps them to discover their technical know-how about everyday activities, everyday experiences around them. So I create an environment that helps them to be able to query things and be able to find solutions or answers that they can easily relate and be the change agents that we want them to be. Well, yes. Sometimes, some weeks ago, I taught the students on dichotomous keys, how we use keys in identifying different species, species of plants, species of animals, and I asked everybody to go out and collect as many species of insects as possible, as many species of plants as possible. And I discovered that it was so interesting to them because they made the attempt to gather as many insects as possible, as many grasshoppers, and it was so fascinating to them that even the following week they kept bringing different species of animals, they kept bringing different species of plants. That, oh, does it look like this? It showed that they were really very interested, and it was really impactful to the students. One lesser known fact that many people might not be aware of is that out of all mammals, the human offspring are the most helpless of all mammals. What do I mean? A goat will give birth, and after a few days, the goat starts to walk itself. A lion will give birth. After a few days, the lion starts to walk on its own. Different mammals, but when it comes to human beings, it might take close to a year or more before even that baby is able to walk on its own or is able to even feed on its own. So perhaps this is maybe one of the facts that many people might not be familiar with or aware. What I will tell a student, have the opportunity to have a one-on-one conversation with a student who is not showing interest in biology, is that I would like to ask the student to give me an opportunity to coach or tutor him or her for just 2 months and help the student discover some intriguing mysteries about life on its own that explains or has answers to everything about our world. And after 2 months, I believe the student is going to have a different testimony.